from that light that enters into the secret of that womb, then a creation is brought, and that's under Sifat ar-Rahman and the creation of mulk. And that reality of mulk and the reality of the physical manifestation is under the light of Nur Imam Hasanع, the Sifat ar-Rahman and Allah al-Arsh istawa, that my attribute of ar-Rahman is the authority. Arsh istawa, it sits upon the seat of authority. And from the heart of awliyaullah and from the heart of Imam al-Husayn begins to describe that Sifat ar-Rahman is a secret that Allah gave to the soul of Imam al-Hasan, and that for that nur to appear and the world of manifestation, when we say the mulk and malakut, this world and everything we see manifesting has to do with the secret and the light of Imam al-Hasan that Allah gave of that light. That's why Qurratul Ayn from Insan Kamil and the perfected reality of Sayyidina Muhammad that these eyes of Prophet not the physical but the spiritual representation of an immense light that can see all of existence. And Ayatul Kursi is describing that the reality of Prophet never sleep nor slumber overtaketh him. In the sultanate in the reality of the light of Sayyidina Muhammad, that light that Allah makes to be vigilant over creation. That not a moment that light and the soul sleeps, and Allah made the light to be vigilant from that reality of firasan, for the reality of the lights that coming out from the holy eyes of Sayyidina Muhammad. Allah gave to it ar-Rahman, that one of the eyes with the power of Sifat ar-Rahman brings everything, is manifesting by that Sifat ar-Rahman that manifests from the lights and from the eye of Sayyidina Muhammad. That Sifat ar-Rahman that makes a nur, because at the end of Rahman has a noon. That noon is for the nur of manifestation. When Allah wants it to manifest, that right eye of Prophet and that he dressed the reality in the soul of Imam al-Hasan, it begins to make a light of manifestation. Beyond comprehension, beyond what people in their mind can even understand, that what do you mean? Say, I have no idea. This is how Allah began the reality of marifah. That from an ocean of reality, and not just an ocean where it's just a pond and it came. So the marifah Allah begin to describe that I took this reality of Prophet I dressed that eye of Prophet with my name ar-Rahman, with mercy and compassion, and as a result I dressed from his wujood, from his reality, his beloved grandson Imam al-Hasan. And with that dress of ar-Rahman everything is manifesting through that light that Allah gave, and all that light is in the eye of, in the nazar of Sayyidina Muhammad. Then imagine when we ask for unzur halana wa ishfalana, is that to gaze upon us, Ya Sayyidi Ya Rasul Kareem, with what type of immensity, with what type of unimaginable reality that eye when it gazes with us, it dresses us from the eternal attribute of Allah Rahman, and give us a compassion and a mercy, gives us the secret of our existence. And when that light and that eye gazes, it gazes with the light and the nur of Imam al-Hasan, and the immensity of that light and that blessing that dresses us. So then imagine loving them, imagine respecting and loving, showing an ihtiram for the blessed souls and the reality of what Allah has given to their reality, what type of dress Allah gives to us. And that's why their tafsir of realities, Ya Rabbi atina fid dunya hasana wa akhiratan hasanat wa qina adhaban nar, is that, Ya Rabbi grant me hasanat in this dunya, grant me the hasanat of akhirah, means grant me from the light of Imam al-Hasan. Grant me to be in the company of the ashraf and Sadat of Sayyidina Muhammad, to eat with them, to drink with them, to pray with them, to cry with them, to make nasheeds and salawat with them, so that I attain from Ayatul Kareem of Holy Qur'an, Atina Ya Rabbi, that grant me this hasanat. And what could be the best hasanat? Not money, not possessions, but grant me from the light of Imam Hasanع to be under that light, to be under that blessing, so that the reality of your Sifat ar-Rahman open within my physical manifested life. So that can't be understood, the immensity of that light, that can't be understood, the immensity of what Allah when He begin to open His realities and open His names and attributes upon the servant. That's the immensity of these blessings, these associations and these loves, because we're getting close now to the Mawlid an-Nabi. We can't imagine the immensity of the light of Prophet, that when Allah by means, that Allah is sending by a means all these blessings and lights towards creation. So then now we move towards the reality of Ya Rahim bahaqqa Imam al-Husayn. So Ya Rahim